I think I'm live. Hey y'all, can you hear me? Let me know. Oh, geez. Is this fan too loud? I think I'm live. Oh, cool. Hey y'all, well, can you hear me? Great. Apparently the volume's working because I can hear myself. So fun. How are you guys doing? I am doing all right. I'm going to open up my Scrivener so I can have something to write on. I am still doing the the edits on Murder to Spare. So it's been slow going, but that's okay. Dang, my monitor is dirty. On my screen, rather. Are you guys planning on doing Camp Nano? Are you excited? Are you ready? I'm doing it. I am excited. I'm wiping off my monitor, by the way. I'm doing it. I am excited. I'm also not ready. I had planned on just working on the follow up book to Murder to Spare. I think this is too loud. Hold on a second. I'm like perpetually hot here. Anyway, I was planning on just doing the follow up to Murder to Spare, but I realized that during next month I'll be setting this out to betas, and then I'll be working on those edits and then sending it out to an editor. So I can't just work on the one thing. And I want to do a short story that would be like the magnet for my newsletter, so the freebie that people would get. So even though I want that, I have to actually write it. So I think I'll be working on a few different projects for camp. Hey Shannon, hey Destiny, hey Jesse. I'll check my FB when I get off here, Jesse. Mm. Coffee. You know, I rarely ever go to Starbucks or anything. I always end up making my coffee here, and I make a lot of it, which is really good for me because if I was going to Starbucks, I would be getting like a grande every single day. And those pennies add up, you know? Oh my goodness. How's your days been? Ooh, my whole entire back just cracked. Oh, that felt kind of awesome. Today, I have spent my day doing household chores, like mostly laundry. Oh my gosh. We hadn't done laundry in an embarrassingly long time, like very, ooh, I would never tell my mom how long it was that we didn't do laundry. It was a sad, sad state of affairs. I remember Destiny said that you were going to write poetry for camp. I think that's awesome. I miss writing poetry. I do miss it. I found a few local things that are happening that were poetry related, and I was thinking about going and just like soaking it up. You know, I had written poetry for a long time. Let's just put it that way, for a very long time. And then I haven't in the last few years. I don't know. I just haven't felt it in my heart. And I've been working on doing the whole fiction thing. So I haven't really been writing poetry, but I don't know. I guess I want to go and see if if I go and like hear people reading their stuff and doing their things, if it'll spark something inside of me. I have missed it. And then the organization that I started in Morgantown, um, I'm still in like their Facebook group, Morgantown, West Virginia. That's where I lived before we moved out here. And I'm still in the Facebook group, and it's a poetry org. And I guess whoever is leading it now, because I'm not really a part of it anymore, But they were saying that they haven't had like any type of event in like the last 6 months, and it made me so sad. So as we, a few friends of mine and I, we made this thing happen, and I was directly involved for I feel like 3 or 4 years, and then one of us kept it going for another couple years, and then he like passed it on to someone else, which I think is awesome. Like to have that momentum and to keep it going. But now no one's doing it, and I'm bummed, and I don't know how I should proceed. Mm. I think that it's a really worthwhile thing. It was just like a way for people to come together once a month and listen to each other do an open mic, and then there would be like an honored guest who would um, who would have like the second portion of the night and like just talk about their book and those type of things. And we'd have like snacks and stuff, and it was at the Morgantown Art Center, so there was like paintings and all kinds of art displays there, and like they have plays there and stuff. It's like a really cool org, and I really like that they wanted to support writing aspect of the arts, because a lot of times it doesn't necessarily happen. mm, Feeling nostalgic and sad for that one. I'm going to post this link in a couple places. Um, but yeah, and then I'm gonna look and see what you guys are saying. So let me know what you're up to. Everything. Just let me know everything. We'll chat about it. Let's do that first sprint at 30 after. Does that work for you? You're looking for someone to write with. Write with me. Let's see. Do I have a link up in the Right Stuff group? Let me see if I do. I can't remember. Mm. Oh, all right. So now I did not post it in my Right Stuff group. Oh, Right Stuff is a weekly chat that I do. It's on the Twitter every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, where writers talk about writing. And each week there's like a different topic that we cover. This last week we were talking about acceptance, like accepting when you don't hit a goal or accepting when you can't write that day or whatever, and trying to overcome the guilt. So every week we tackle some type of topic, and it's a lot of fun. And we also have a Facebook group. I think there's a link to the group in the description. And in the group, we have like weekly goals that we post. So like this week, I posted my goals, and then next week in that thread, I'll say how I did with them. And it's just like kind of a way to keep myself accountable, because I feel like when I put it on display, I feel like, okay, I don't want to every single week to not accomplish one thing on my list. It just makes me feel bad. So I guess it's negative reinforcement in a sense, but it also makes me feel really good when I do succeed. And sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. That's just life, right? But yeah, I really like the group. I think the people there are really genuine and they're welcoming, and it's a warm group. And I find it comfortable because I wanted to create a group where people, regardless of what they were writing and where they were in their writing journey, would feel comfortable. And I feel like it's that way. I hope that other people who aren't me that are in the group feel the same. Yeah, so feel free to join. Mm. All right, so let me hit up my shameless self promotion here, and then let's see what y'all are talking about. Come right with me. I'm live. Yo. I post something on Instagram. I'm the best at doing all this stuff. All right. All right. I'm going to do this quick Instagram thing, quick little story. And then let's chat it up. Hey, Instagram. I'm live on YouTube doing my write-in. If you need someone to write with, come write with me. Link is in my bio. See you there. All right, good enough. Instagram, I'm live. That's enough. Oof. Do you find it cringy to do stuff like that? Because I really do. Feel awkward as hell. All right. Let's see if I can move this back just a little bit. No? Okay, that's fine then. Hi, Alina. Let's see. Oh, y'all been chatting. Let me see what you're talking about. Oh, is there some gossip? Rita, you're trying to finish 2 novellas for camp. See, you know what? I do like having more than one project to work on during camp. And I like that camp gives the room to do that. A lot of times I've done it for Nano anyway, but camp, it's like, I don't know, camp's just looser. I like that. Frappe on occasion, otherwise water. I have my jar of water right beside this big frickin' thing. Hey, Dana. You need a deep clean too. It's been a while. Oh, girl. Let me tell you. Oh, I need to clean so bad. Let me tell you what happened yesterday. And it was gross. I was horrified, disgusted, outraged. So okay. I was in my kitchen and I was getting ready to make dinner or whatever, and I look over and I see the handle of the ladle handle sticking out of the crock pot, and there was something on it, and I was like, what is that? And the crock pot, the top itself, I had laid like a container of something over top of it, so I couldn't see what was in it. And I looked at the handle and I got closer. It was a friggin' maggot. And oh no, I can't do that. Like, there's a lot of things I can handle. I'm real good, but I have goosebumps right now. Oh, I flipped out. I was so upset. I thought that we'd cleaned it out, and we clearly hadn't. Oh my God. I died a million deaths, and my fiance had to deal with it. Because I will admit that those type of things, I am a wimp, major wimp. Can't do it. Can't handle it. Can't hang. I don't have it in me. I just prefer to just keep it clean and not deal with it. But, we're living in a place where it's hot, it's humid, and, if you forget about something gross, it's going to happen. God. Messed up my whole dinner. Disney went to some poetry things a couple of times last summer. Shannon's done chores, research, and some writing, the more chores. Amber, oh my goodness, you're actually able to. I'm listening while at work. So I'll have to work after I get off at midnight. I was about to say, oh my gosh, you're actually able to be here, but you're listening while you're at work. Well, I hope your work night isn't horrible. Where does your dad live, Dana? Oh, you're eating dinner on him? I am so sorry. I hope that you didn't hear my gross story. Sorry. Did you have to take a Twitter break, Jesse? Because I totally understand it. I have to do it myself sometimes. Oh, Shannon likes right stuff. Yay. Let me suck at making goals. Well, you know what? The thing about making a goal is you don't have to make like huge goals, like let's say if your ultimate thing is to finish the book, right? Like just take it in small bite-sized pieces. So you want to finish the book. The book has like 30,000 words left and then it'll be finished, you estimate. So then you think about how many words can I write in a day to get toward that? Or if the thing is to finish editing the book, how long does it take for you to edit? And if you don't know, then that's something that you can kind of explore and just decide, I'll edit X amount of time these days or every day or on the weekend or whatever, and just learn what works best for you. I think that goals can, or at least for me, goals really help to keep me centered, and it helps me to focus, and it helps me to complete things, because if I don't make the goal of completion and then try to work toward it, then I'm just not going to get it done. 10K is my camp goal. I remember that. I remember that 10K is your camp goal. And I think that's a great goal. Mm. Like roaches. And fun fact that they never tell you, but here in Hawaii, those little SOBs are rampant because, like, I'm from West Virginia, right? So even if somebody had roaches, eventually there was like wintertime, it'd get real cold, things would die off or go elsewhere. But around here, they just be chilling. Oh, mm-mm. Little bugs like that. Mm-mm. Do not like. Your dad lives in Cumberland? I have a lot of family in Cumberland. My granddad, he was living in Cumberland, but now he's living with one of my cousins because he's in his 90s. So, but yeah. Oh, that's crazy. I used to go to Cumberland like every summer. You don't get grossed out by that stuff? Good, because ugh, camp goal is 50K plus. Yeah, I think I am going to make my camp goal like hours worked instead of words done. So that way, with like editing, it'll still work, because I don't like having editing as a goal and then trying to count how many words I've edited or whatever to try to create a word count. That doesn't work for me. I know it works for some people, but I just find that tedious. Mm. Hey, Varys. How are you doing? We're just chit chatting. We're going to do our first writing sprint in like 3 minutes. Mm. Destiny, your goal is at least 60 poems for camp. Whew, that's a lot, but that's so much fun. That's going to like give you a chance to really just like spread your wings and write about all kinds of stuff and do all kinds of different types of writing. Well, types of poetry. That's awesome. I feel like my 50-page goal for camp is real small. That is what it will take to edit format 2 books. That is a great goal. 50-page goal. 50-page goal is that's gonna what it's gonna take to edit and format 2 books. You're gonna be able to edit and format 2 books in 50 page. Have you already started your edits and formats or something? Mm. 1 hour per day, no pressure this time, just writing, quality writing, hopefully. That's awesome. That is awesome, Burgess. Since I have the time and I really need to work on like keeping myself in this flipping chair, which was covered with my fiance's stuff for a week because he was on spring break and I was just, oh, I didn't realize how much I enjoy being alone. And it sounds so messed up. I really like being alone for the day. So he had like stuff piled here and beside of it and like leaning against my desk. And I was just like, I was sitting on the couch writing, and that's not the most comfortable way. But now that I have my setup again, I can get into it. And I want to be either 3 or 4 hours a day with my butt in this chair working on writing. I'm not sure everything that I'll be working on, but and like the other stuff that goes along with the writing, like the marketing and the networking and the bleep blah bloop bloop bloop. All right, let me set this timer. So let's hit it up with 15 minutes, and then if you guys are up to it, the next one we can do could be 20 minutes. I haven't written anything today, so this is like going in blind. I didn't even figure out what I was going to write beforehand. Which, upon thinking about it, that was probably a miscalculation on my part, but it is what it is. Mm. At least I have clean laundry now. Oh, I love this dress. It's so comfy. Okay, it is 30 after. 30 after sounds awkward. Let's write for 15 minutes, starting now. Do what you do, and then let's chat about it. Whoops. Time's up. How'd you do? What did you do? Let me know. Let's see, I just rewrote. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. 314 words. But it's a rewrite, so they were already there. I just made them a little more better. I think this flows better. And I like how I like the sound of Issa's voice. Dang, my coffee's almost done. That's okay. Next, it'll be some good old fashioned water. Fergus got some outlining done. Excellent. Jesse, writing is hard. I wrote 340. Writing is hard, dude. So hard. Oh, but it's fun. I definitely live by the idea that I like having written better than I do writing, or at least having edited better than I do actually editing. I like drafting. Drafting is my favorite part. But, if you're like me, you're a discovery writer, aka a pantser, then like at least for me, writing, drafting feels like this adventure and I never know really what's going to happen. Like I'll have some vague ideas, but I'll end up going on all kinds of twists and turns and it's just a fun time. But then, when you have to sit down and make that fun time make sense to somebody who's outside of your head, yeah, that's a struggle. That's my struggle. Mm. I love a good coffee. And I think that like all of my characters do. I tried to make someone a tea drinker, but I ended up making her a coffee drinker too. But at least she drank cold brew, so I mean that was a little different. That's not very different at all, is it? No, I can't help it. Uh, so with this series, there's Issa from the Mystic Eye, and which is the book that I'm working on right now, and there's Freya, and she's in the Beachbound Cozy Mystery series, which the first novella is for free right now. If you sign up for my newsletter, link is in the description, blah, 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 blah. And then they have a third cousin, and she's going to be in the short story that I need to write. And she's also she's going to like pop up sometimes. I don't exactly know when, but she'll be popping up. And then depending on if my readers like her, then she'll have her own series. I hope people like her. In my mind, she is going to be so much fun to write. Like, she's going to be so eccentric. Like, that's the character. I don't know if y'all follow my Facebook or whatever, but I asked people if anyone knew or if they had themselves owned a raccoon. So I had some questions, and like immediately everyone thought that I wanted a raccoon. I was like, no. So I had to go and edit the post and be like, I'm not trying to own a raccoon. There's no raccoons in Hawaii. Like, yeah, no raccoons. Not trying to own a raccoon. I just got questions. I'm a writer. But like, I don't know. I just have this idea of this girl, and in my head, she owns a raccoon. But then I thought she could own a squirrel. I'm not sure which is, but like a raccoons are really, really smart. Like, and they're super mischievous and they just be doing stuff. They get into things, like they can untie stuff with their little glove hands. Their hands look like they have gloves on them. They're just like, and they're so cute when they eat things. But I mean, they can get real big and is and sometimes they're fearless. Like raccoons, like a big raccoon can mess up a cat and a dog very easily. Mm. Let's see, what do y'all have to say over here? Rita got 246. Excellent. Was on Pinterest looking for inspiration for my folder I made for Kim. Awesome. 157. Joe came home and disturbed me. Tisk tisk, Joe. Just kidding. Hi, Joe. Dahlia, 577 words, but I had a few outline sentences written from earlier today when I'd given up in frustration. Well, I'm glad that you kicked the frustration out the door, Dahlia. Mm. I like I like coffee, hot tea, and sweetened tea, iced tea too, but definitely coffee is like it's my thing. But I have so many teas. I have an entire shelf that's just nothing but tea. Oh, so many teas. Tea's so fun. I love tea. Coffee, I generally just drink the same coffee all the time. But believe me, it makes me so happy in my soul. But tea, I love to have variety. Rocket. When I think of raccoons, I think of like Rocky Raccoon from a Beatles song. Repetitive. You had a raccoon who lived under your deck, Amber. I feel like we need to chat about this one day when you're not working. Is there ever a day when you're not working? Hmm. Maybe I'll just send you messages on Facebook. All I'm thinking is how Wonka used squirrels in Jack Jack fight scenes. Willy Wonka. He was a nut. Oh, hi, Steven. What kind of dog do you have? Hey, Aphrodite. Mm. All right, at the top of the hour, let's go for 20 minutes this time. I'm really enjoying this chapter. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. I am. Oh, so y'all know how I was on keto and stuff? Well, I went off for like 3 days. Thanks for stopping by, Burgess. See you later. Oh, you have a Labradoodle. They're so cute. Friday and Saturday I'm free, but whenever I don't sleep. Well, Amber, I'll like send you a message on Facebook and we can chat. And then you could just like, respond when you're awake or whatever. Mm. This raccoon thing fascinates me. This one girl responded, and I think she said that her family had owned or hadn't owned, but had like 6 raccoon pets. And I just want to know how domesticated they actually can be. And then someone else gave me a link to like a um it wasn't like an exotic animals reserve, but it was like an unusual animals thing. So I'm going to contact them and like get their opinion, because this is research that I'm going to be using for the future time, but I like to do research like as soon as possible. Just, you know, just to have it out of the way, and it will help me to kind of form who she is and what she's doing. She has a name, but I don't want to use it yet. That's probably dumb, but it is what it is. Aphrodite, you want a doggy? I want a cat. I want two cats. That's what I want. But our apartment is small, and also we can't have pets here. So I think that the person who lived here before us had cats, and I don't know if he didn't clean up after them very well or something. But now the landlord was like, no pets. And we were like, all right, we just want a place to live. So that's fine. Housing market is a beast here. Oh my goodness. Mm. Yeah, a pupper would make an excellent roommate. Oh, you're allergic to cats? That makes me sad because they're so awesome. Plus, they're so good with like anxiety and people who are anxious and like helping folks to like calm down, mellow out. It's like their instinctive thing. So, and we're anxious people in this house. We need something to calm us down. Sometimes the CBD oil doesn't do it. Mm. I agree, Jesse. Research does help at every stage. And I love doing research. Like, my background is in journalism, and research was always the most fun to me. It's nothing for me to lose myself in Google and just going down bunny trail after bunny trail. Just, I love it. I don't know. I like learning new things, and I like exploring ideas and just seeing what's out there. There's like an entire world of stuff, and you can find like one piece of information that'll open up an entire spectrum of things that you've never even considered before. I like that he's trouble with a capital T. Do you take Benadryl all the time or something? Mm. I think that my fiance may be on his way home. This is their first week back from spring break, so he's probably like forcing himself to not be gone already. Mm. Do you guys have like a favorite bookstore in your town? Like around here, there's not really any like. Can you hear that? Well, there's always planes overhead. They're so loud. Sometimes they're super loud. There was one. There was this one time that they were so loud that I thought that we were under attack because it was like super super low, and yeah, it was scary. But it ended up just being a very very low flying vehicle of some sort. Anyway, do you have a favorite bookstore, or like what makes a bookstore awesome to you? What makes a bookstore something that draws you in? Because the Mystic Eye bookstore. I'm writing the bookstore, and I'm trying to think of the things that I like about bookstores, but I want to hear what other people like. Like, I like when a bookstore has a wide variety of things and has interesting like programs, like wine and cheese pairings that go along with a book, or stuff like that. And but this bookstore is going to be a little different. Mike has Jekyll and Hyde. You never know if she's going to be treat sweet or trouble. Mm. For a large town, we have a sad number of bookstores. Yeah, that the same here. Honolulu. It's this is a pretty big, even though it feels like a small town. It's like a pretty big town, and there's a Barnes and Noble at the mall, and there used to be two Barnes and Nobles in town, and now there's only one. And I hate going to that mall, so I never go. It's pretty, but it's always so packed, and it just no thanks. And I think that there's maybe one other indie shop. There's an indie bookstore, but very they're very niche. So it's not really stuff that I'm interested in. There's a used bookstore that is more expensive than a regular one, but that's it within about 40 miles. Uh, that's a bummer. Bookstore with seating and isn't crowded. I like when they have events, but it rarely happens. It was a mixed new and used bookstore. Oh, freaking frack, y'all. I get so into reading what you have to say, but we must write some stuff. All right, 20 minutes starting now. Time's up. What did you do? How well did you do? Tell me about all the things. Let's see. Oh, heck. Have you ever been writing something and you remember writing a thing and then you look for the thing and the thing doesn't appear to exist? Because that's what I'm experiencing right now. I am positive, absolutely 300% positive that I was writing about the Mystic Eye bookshop and I had like a little chunk, just like a line or two about what was offered in the store. And I'm looking for it. And these words are acting like they didn't exist, but I know they did because I wrote them. Where are they? Frickin' frack. All right. Okay, so let's see. What did I do? Right here. Started here. And then woof. There. All right, so this is 652 words that I edited. I'm making a notation so that I will know where I need to start next time. Excellent. I'll give a space there too. All right, let me see what y'all have to say. Boop, boop, 583, awesome. Hey, Natalie, 367 words, excellent. 266, very well done. Researching types of fairies from my fairy fantasy series, awesome. 395, or 394. Mm. Some days I spend way too much time trying to figure things out. Yeah, same. Dang, I really can't find it. And now I'm wondering if maybe I copied it and cut it, but I was planning on putting it somewhere else and then forgot to do that. And then copy and pasted something else. Bother. That's all right. That's something I can fix that. That's fine. No biggie. Oh, are you enjoying what you're writing or editing or researching? Are you enjoying this process that you're in? I feel like, I don't know. Writing is so weird because sometimes it feels like the most awesome thing in the world. And then sometimes it feels like the most cumbersome thing in the world that does not make any sense. And why did I even do this? And shouldn't I just be an accountant? But, I don't know. There's like up days and down days and sideways days. But it's been, at least for me, it's been the constant that I've always enjoyed. Though some days less than others. Today feels like a good day though. Today is excellent, and I attribute that to y'all. Thank you for being here. Cheers. I find that when I do these live streams, I generally do have a better writing day. I don't know why, but it really works out that way, and it's awesome. I think for next month, just for camp, I'm going to do a live stream every Thursday, and I'm going to try to wrangle some of my friends to stream with me because I don't know, it'll just be like a fun way to break things up. And I figure it'll probably be around the same time just because this time, like, I don't know, seems to work for people. And y'all are the ones who generally come back and it seems like this time works for you. If it doesn't, let me know. And I'll like put up a poll in the community tab on YouTube as I look around for a thingy to write on. How is she a writer and has no pen? How does this? How? I mean, y'all, this is absurd. I got all kinds of stuff over here, but a pen, nary one. Why? I have some unsharpened pencils though, so that should be really helpful for somebody. Good grief. Maybe there's a pen somewhere in this desk. But yeah, let me know over here in these here comments if this time works for you. Oh, and this Saturday we're doing the live stream where we're talking about Chris Fox's book, Right to Market. I made a video about that. So if you you might have caught it. If you didn't catch it, you can Oh, cool. I just dropped something behind the drawer. Doing good. Doing good. Living my best life. Um, dang. No. How? Oh, frickin' frack. Maybe there's a pen in here. Um, can you hear my neighbors? I don't know what they're doing. Anyway, I got some notepads though. I have my very beat up copy of my poetry collection here. Yeah, so it's this Saturday at this Saturday at 8 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern, and we'll be talking about right to market, and it'll be me, Alina, Sky, Amber, and CJ. Am I missing somebody? I don't feel like I'm missing somebody, but I might be missing somebody. Pull on community tab, hours for sprints in April. This is just how I remember to do this because I will surely forget. There. All's right in the world. All right, how about we do another 20-minute sprint in like 5? All right, and let me see what you guys are saying over here. Me this morning looking for a pen. I know y'all know the struggle's real. Worldly stuff? Like what? I always enjoy it overall, but certain days I have to make myself do it. Even when I wasn't scheduling time to do it or set deadlines for myself, I still managed to get a couple of books done. That's awesome. You know, I really do find writing enjoyable. There's just certain aspects of it I don't find as enjoyable. And I'm I have to say, with like the marketing aspect of things, I'm not the best. Oh my gosh, there's so many things behind this drawer. How did this even happen? Hold on a second. Like, really? Oh my gosh, I've got to clean off this desk and I need to clean out this drawer. Okay, now it closes. Fantastic. But yeah, so like the marketing aspect, I'm not the best at. Like, Elena has tried to shape all of us up and to be like, do it. Tell people what you're doing. And I'm trying to get better at that. Oh, but I'm still not the best. And I'm trying to enjoy editing more. But again, I'm still not the best. But I'm trying to get better at it, trying to improve. Your Wi-Fi isn't working properly, Jesse? Yeah, research is awesome. Ah, clean and cook, eat, go outside. Yeah, outside, y'all. I was thinking about doing, and I don't know, maybe I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but I was thinking about um doing like little tiny snippets each day of camp, like very tiny, maybe 2 or 3 minutes, where I talk about whatever is happening in that writing day and maybe forcing myself to go outside and do something and take the camera with me. But we'll see because I am awkward, very awkward with filming outside in front of people. I just feel real dumb. And it's not like this is Los Angeles. There's not people all around with their cameras up in the air, you know. So it's not really a thing here. So you do attract tension. Mm. But we'll see. Maybe. Maybe. But it would be good for me to do something like that, just to force myself to actually leave, even if it's just going to the library. At least that would be a thing that'd be happening. Hmm. Did you hear that? I heard it. I don't know what it was. Why does something just fall? And where was the falling from? Hmm. I have a new background. I haven't used it yet, but it's this. It's it looks like a bunch of old books, and I think it's really cute, and I like it. It's not. I don't think it shows up very well on this camera because everything kind of looks washed out with this webcam. But it's pretty vibrant. It has like a lot of golds and yellows, and I'm gonna probably use that as my background when I'm talking about cozies, which I haven't started yet. I think that I am going to like pre-film them, edit them, and then have them ready to launch for um March. Or no, not March, May. That's what happens after April. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to like get myself ahead of the game with my videos so that I'll actually produce more, because I just have a hard time doing them and then editing them and then turning them out the next day. And like right now I have a video that I recorded but I haven't finished editing it, about how I listen to my books on my app on my tablet. I don't enjoy editing, but I enjoy the end result. So grindstone meets nose. Exactly. mm, you're getting a new desk. That's awesome. I love new desks. I was so happy when I got this one. Like it's small, but it fits our area perfectly. And it was $20 and we found it on Craigslist. Like just about everything in this house is used, but I don't know. I like that. I love drafting and redrafting, but getting to the actual editing drives me crazy. Same. I want to do that, but I'd have to do Instagram for Camp Nana clips. Interesting. Haunted. Maybe. I don't know. There could be some a haunting happening here. Well, I have blabbed on a bit, so let's get to some writing. Uh, oh, Sarah went live on Twitch like an hour ago. All right, so 20 minutes. Let's do it. Let's write some stuff, y'all. 20 minutes. Hello. We're doing a writing sprint. Time is up. What are you doing? Sneaky Sneakerton. How'd you do? What'd you do? Good night, Aphrodite. Oh, Jesse, that sounds like that was a good seed if it hit you that hard in your feels. Destiny, you got very distracted. Hey, hey, hey. You just got here? But I'm glad you're here. So how long have we been at it? Dang. Oh, geez, y'all. We've been on here for almost 2 hours. Whoa. Um, Maybe we should wrap this up soon. I didn't realize that. Wow, these 2 hours have really gone quickly. Steven 384, Redditive 245. Excellent, excellent. Jesse's back. Awesome. Whoa, I can't believe that we've been at this for 2 hours. Wow. I'm not sure how much I wrote. I was writing in my Scrivener document, and then I wanted to think about the bookstore more, and I do better with things like that. With just like writing down ideas. So I hand wrote like 3 of these pages, and then I had edited like 3 or 4 paragraphs or something. Bye, Stephen. Thanks for stopping by. I think we're going to be ending this too. All of these things are important there, Natalie. The toilet break, sandwich making, and the tea. Oh, I got that huge cup from Walmart actually. Like because normally their cups are like, regular size, and that was the only one I saw that was that big. And I was like, hello, my friend. You were made for me. I had to take it home. And then, so it's like a huge thing of coffee, huge thing of water. Got to be caffeinated and hydrated out here in these streets. Right, but not at the same time. What am I doing out of bed? I love it. I need that. I got us for Valentine's Day. One cup says weirdo, and the other one says weirdess. So that's pretty awesome. No Walmart here. Aww. Can you order online? Woof. I can't believe we've been at it for 2 hours, y'all. This is great. I have been having a great time. I hope you've been having a great time too. But my Mac magician's home, and I had like a tiny thing for breakfast. So I think that it's time to actually eat. I'm probably going to put on some like Brussels sprouts and chicken. Maybe asparagus. So we went to Sam's Club, and we have like a huge pack of like Brussels sprouts, broccoli, asparagus, some type of salad medley that featured kale, So we have a bunch of greens. Gotta make them, otherwise they're gonna go bad. So okay, you guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you so much for coming and chatting with me and helping to keep my butt in this chair. This has been awesome. And I'm going to be back at it again, like I said earlier, this Saturday with Alina and Company. And we're going to be talking about Right to Market by Chris Fox. And is that link in the... Wait, this isn't the right... Oh no. This isn't the right newsletter link down in my description. Oh, frick. I made a link that was specifically for get a copy of Wiped Out. All right, I'll fix that real quick. Okay. Oh, that's fixed. That was dumb. I should have looked at that earlier. Anyway, so yeah. So we're going to be back on Saturday. My friends, me talking about Right to Market by Chris Fox. That'll be at 2 p.m. Eastern, which is 8 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time, which is where I am. And that should be awesome. Last month we did Newsletter Ninja, and that was a great discussion. I had a really good time with it, and the book was excellent. So, yes. And then from there, we'll figure out what we're going to read for March. And I really encourage you guys to come because, I don't know, I find it helpful. And let's see what else is happening. Oh, and I'm going to be doing the weekly live streams next month for camp with friends. So y'all should come to those, be around this time. I am going to put up the poll in the community tab on the YouTubes so that you guys can weigh in. But yeah. Oh, and I did a Camp Nano video. Did y'all see that? So I just posted that yesterday. And I'll be posting my video about using the app on my tablet to listen to my book. I'll be posting that on Sunday. So there's going to be a lot of me. I hope that's okay. Hey, Case, thank you again for coming. You're awesome. I hope that you are having a lovely day / night, and I hope it keeps going through the rest of the week. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.